Deadly Benko Gambit Trap, Julio Reyes vs. Bill Wall, 1992. In the chess world, some traps are so sneaky, your opponent won't even realize they've fallen into them, until it's too late. Today, we're diving into a game where Bill Wall takes down Julio Reyes in just 16 moves with the dangerous Benko Gambit. Let's break it down, move by move. Move 1. White plays d4. White begins with the queen's pawn opening, aiming to control the center and prepare c4. Solid, classic, and ambitious. Move 1. Black replies with knight f6. Black responds with the Indian game setup, keeping the center flexible and eyeing the e4 square. This move also prepares for dynamic openings like the king's Indian, Grunfeld, or the Benko Gambit. Move 2. White plays c4. White reinforces the center and grabs more space, inviting an open game. But this also sets the stage for Black's gambit. Move 2. Black replies with c5. Black strikes immediately on the queen side. This is the starting point of many sharp lines, including the Benko Gambit. Move 3. White plays d5. White pushes past, grabbing space and gaining a pawn majority in the center. But this also gives Black a target for counterplay. Move 3. Black replies with b5. Collision, and here it is, the Benko Gambit. Black sacrifices the b-pawn for long-term pressure on the queen side and the a and b files. This opening is loved by aggressive players. 4th move. White plays knight a3. White declines the pawn with an unusual knight move. The idea is to avoid theory, but it misplaces the knight on the rim. 4th move. Black replies with b4. Black kicks the knight again. Already, White's queenside is looking awkward. 5th move. White plays knight c2. The knight retreats all the way back. This wastes time, giving Black a chance to dominate the position. 5th move. Black replies with d6. Black solidifies the center, preparing e6 or g6, keeping the position flexible. 6th move. White plays e3. White opens the diagonal for the dark-squared bishop, but the move is a bit slow. 6th move. Black plays e6. Black prepares to break the center open. In gambits, activity is more important than material. 7th move. White plays bishop d3. White develops, but the bishop might soon face a pawn storm. 7th move. Black replies with e takes d5. Black accepts the pawn exchange in the center, opening lines for the pieces. 8th move. White plays queen f3. White immediately eyes the rook on a8, but this is a little premature. It's more of a bluff. Move 8. Black replies with bishop g4. Pin. Black develops with tempo, forcing White's queen to move again. Move 9th move. White plays queen f4. White maintains pressure on the d6 pawn, but the queen is wandering dangerously. Move 9th. Black replies with d takes c4. Black grabs another pawn, opening more files for attack. Notice how White's queen moves haven't improved their position much. Move 10th. White plays bishop takes c4. White recaptures, but this bishop is exposed. Move 10. Black replies with d5. Fire. Black pushes in the center. This gains space and chases the white queen again. It's becoming clear that White is losing too much time. Move 11th. White plays queen e5 check. White tries to check and disrupt development. Move 11th. Black replies with bishop e6. Block and develop simple and strong. The bishop now eyes the a2 pawn 2. Move 12th. White plays bishop b5 check. White keeps giving checks, but this is desperation more than strategy. Move 12th. Black replies with knight b7. Another developing move for Black, calmly blocking the check. Move 13th. White plays bishop c6. White grabs a knight, hopping to trade down material and relieve pressure. Move 13th. Black replies with rook c8. Counterattack. Black ignores the threat to the queen because there's a bigger plan. Move 14th, white plays bishop takes d7 check. White takes the queen at last, but watch what happens. Move 14th, black replies with queen takes d7. Black recaptures with the queen, keeping all threats alive. Move 15th, white plays knight f3. White tries to develop, but it's far too late. Move 15th, black replies with h6, kicking the bishop and preparing to completely dominate the board. Move 16th, white plays castling bishop d6. And here white resigns. Why? Because after castling and doubling rooks on the open files, black's pieces will crash through with unstoppable force. White's development is in shambles, their king is unsafe, and material is equal, but the position is completely lost. That's the power of the Benko Gambit: relentless pressure, piece activity, and traps that punish every slow move. If you like this breakdown, hit like, subscribe, and tell me which opening trap you want next. Until then, keep your king safe and your opponent guessing.